Hello and welcome. It's WR Frady here. And tonight, got a fun little journey for us. So, I'm still working on map making, naturally. However, I want to bring you along with me on a journey while we work on Aldwedorn. You see, I'm going to walk over here right quick. And what we're going to do, I'm going to flip you around here. What we're going to do is right here in the center of Caer, Lynd, you've probably seen where I've tried to do multiple sketches of Aldwedorn. And while I've loved the sketches, they're much too big for the map. So I need to condense it and keep as much detail as possible. So what is tonight's journey? Well, we're going to take some time and we're going to do a little searching, a little brainstorming, and a little concept sketching to see if we can't make that a reality. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go back over here where I am sitting down my trusty computer, and I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to try and make this. Here is a brief concept sketch. I'm trying to keep in mind of making this an actual map symbol. So I don't want to put so much detail into it, but I do want to keep just enough to have a little bit of that fantasy flair. So roughly, if you look at my pen, you see that this is a pretty good size, about 1.5 inches in width and about 1 inch in height, which is fine. That's good. No, that's about 1.5 inches in height too. So it's a good square height. So we're wanting to bring that down. So we're going to take it from here and see. Let's make a good scale to go by here. I'll let you see it. That's even big for what I'm doing for maps. So let me fix that real quick. That's even big for my maps. Let's take and use this one right here. Okay, here we go. Now you're watching. Get a little more light over here. Now that's better. Okay, we're going to take right here and we're going to this is about the size of my map symbols. So you see how big that is by comparison. So we want to make this bigger than these, but not too big. So we're probably looking at wanting to make this about that big. Just enough to make sure that it stands out. So let's make a see, we're going to do that. Okay, sharpen it up a little bit. Now I'm going to go right here. Alright, now that gives us a good idea of about a normal map symbol. Now, if I was an ordinary tree, that would be great. So we're going to look at about that size, which is roughly, looks like it's about 1/2 inch by about 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch, maybe 3/4 inch by 1/2 inch most. So let's do this. So we're going to try it this way. Let's start with we'll go right here. We're going to go. Let me show you that I've got you lined up now. Okay. That doesn't exactly go with what I've got looking up above. That looks good. Let's do this. Let's take it. See, there's an idea. I mean, I know he looks like he's frowning, but we're trying to make you just make sure that you see the face. So let's try this again. A little side. All right. Yeah, that's a no. All right, let's try this again. Oh, what in the world is that doing? All right, now. This again. Let's try a different. Let's use this pen. Let's create a guide here. And then bring that down. Okay. Now, we'll come around. All right, see this? Okay, see it coming into play. Okay, yeah, you can't even see the face in that one. Let's try this again. I think I'm getting close to it, but okay. Okay, see, now we're getting closer. There we go, now you're seeing. See, this is not an easy task. It's actually a little rough. Let's try again. Then maybe all right, now. So far that one right there has been my best one, and it was the first one. That one's been the best one so far. But yeah, it's just taking it and yeah, let's get back to the other pen. I think this one is actually giving me better detail. Let's try it again. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a tedious thing. I mean, like I said, so far I'm liking this one. Let's try this again. Okay, got you here. See, I'm getting kind of in that same zone with that first one. Let's see if we can do this again. I was actually focusing on what I'm trying to show you. Yeah, that one didn't do. I mean, then you go, yeah, again, it's showing not too bad results, but I'm getting in that area in which I want to stay, so that's helping out a lot. Go up here near this one. That's pretty close. So yeah, I think we're going to get somewhere in there. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to keep doing this, and we're going to get it to where I'll need it. And then I'll put it in on the map, and I will show you guys later. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to continue this journey. And just wanted to share that and show some of the background of trying to come up with some of the symbols and things that I do. In this case, I'm coming up with a very unique symbol for this particular entity in the world of Areth, known as Aldwedorn, the wise oak of Caer. And so, you know, when I get time, I'll tell you the story about Aldwedorn. Maybe in one of my upcoming map videos. All right. Well, I thank you for joining me in this. And, you know, I hope this may have, if you're trying to do any kind of maps or anything, I hope this kind of helps you see that it can be kind of tough to do this sometimes, but it's worth it when you do it. All right, everyone, I am going to sign off of here, get back to work. And again, thank you for joining me on my journey. This is WR Frady, and I will see you again very soon. Have a good evening.